with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Go. And give it.
The nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And not just for the players, but for the fans as well. You know how energized they become when these two teams go at it.
Here's Johnson. Good on the bucket. Well, Doris, taking a glance across these two rosters, is there any advantage to this veteran presence?
Well, there's certainly a reason you see coaches lean into their veterans. That experience usually translates to winning. They know how to start and finish games.
Here's Edgecombe. Left side, Johnson. Over Rizachet. The putback. Here's George. Nails the baby hook.
I just love to see Paul George mix it up on the backboards. He's got the size, speed, athleticism. Love it.
Here's Hero on the take. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Murray. The Lakers with another miss.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Christie. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Rizachet. On the wing, Rizachet. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
Here's Edgecombe. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Murray scanning the floor to the paint. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time. Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Pass to Edgecombe. And it's out of bounds. The last touch by Reed.
Boy, Naz Reed giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
And so here are the Clippers. Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And it's Murray with the ball for the Lakers. 4-point game. Pass to Hero. Now Rizachet. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Johnson on the wing. Johnson on the wing. Oh, wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Good. That was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
The 3 from Rizachet. Claxton with a rebound. The Clippers lead by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, JJ Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Hero with it. He's picked up by Christie. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Now Johnson. Give him 8. Pass to Edgecombe. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Hero. Down low. Back to Rizachet. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Here's Edgecombe. He's scoreless. George outside. And he drives in. The Lakers with a rebound. Hero outside. Inside. The kick out to Williams. He goes up again. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Outside Murray. Left side Reed. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Here's Williams, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Clippers in the lead. Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Hero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Now here's Christie. Still no points. 6 on the shot clock. Edgecombe. And the Clippers miss again.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Jerome, that's good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Shepherd. To win the drought. And Hero grabs the board. The Lakers in the lead. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Whitmore outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Pass to Shepherd. Here's Edgecombe. And he drops it in from the low post.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Outside Whitmore. Over to the wing. Here's Gafford. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Pass to Shepherd. Gafford with the block.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you.
Clippers trail by 3. Here's Shepherd. Outside Christie. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Jerome. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. VJ. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Now here's Murray. No made baskets yet. Shoots over Shepherd. And again, the Lakers, no good. And the Clippers with the ball. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip.
Now, he might be new to the league, but Edgecombe not afraid to go right after somebody.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
Outside, Green. Here he goes. Right side, Reed. And that comes off the assist by Green. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Reed with the rebound. Pass to Murray. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Johnson with it. Green picks him up. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Newell. Fires for 3. Reed with the rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you guys.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Just 5 on the clock. Jerome with the ball. Henderson picks him up. Jerome, no good. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Johnson. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Outside, Green for 3. The Lakers with another miss. And here are the Clippers now. Outside, Johnson. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Now, here's Williams. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
And I like the Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Henderson. Pass to George. Over Green. George's shot is off. Williams from long range. Christie with a rebound. The Clippers trail. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And a big-time scoring night for Johnson. Looking for a shot and playing with serious confidence.
Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Green's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. So it's the Clippers now. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. And he gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, whenever Edgecombe sees a lane, he's going to take advantage.
So far, Graham, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Lakers making a change here. Lakers on D. Screen by Claxton. Here's Shepherd. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Gafford. Hero for 3. Gafford controls the rebound and the putback.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
George with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. This one for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. And the shot's good.
Good to see Ricochet attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Here's Edgecombe. He has 7. And he makes it. Edgecombe's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, he's starting to percolate now in the second quarter.
The Lakers lead by 3. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And here's Shepherd for 3. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Clippers trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Gafford grabs the miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
George with the block.
That's just staying with your man, anticipating what he's thinking, and great instincts on the block from Paul George.
Right wing. Poke loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, with his size and hops, Daniel Gafford is always a threat near the rim.
Here's Edgecombe. 9 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton down low. Can't hit from in close. Hero with it. What if it goes? What a play!
He drains it at the buzzer. And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Murray with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Pass to Reed. Over Claxton. Reed, good. Reed's got 6 points.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Edgecombe. Off target from outside. Outside, Williams takes a 3. Claxton with a rebound.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pass to Christie. Lets the 3 fly. Reed with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Murray. Crafty move. And he gets the bucket. Murray's got his first 2 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
A good look from Johnson. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He has zero hesitation from Johnson, trusting his shot.
On the wing, Murray making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And check out Murray making trouble for the defense. They just couldn't keep up.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Christie. Counted from distance. Christie's got his first 3 points of the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Pass to Green. A good look from Williams. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now here's Johnson. Driving inside.
Oh! Nice drive. I mean, Johnson is quick off the bounce.
The Lakers lead by 6. Outside, Green. Claxton with the block. To the inside. Pass to Christie. Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Johnson. Green covering. Now Reed. Back to Williams. Over Edgecombe. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Into the lane. And he comes up with a bucket. Now just a 4-point Laker lead.
And as the rookie Edgecombe gets stronger, these baskets should become more routine. Just nice focus on that finish.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Hero. And here is Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And And the Lakers with possession here. They lead by 4. Now Hero. Free throw line jumper. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers. I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Johnson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 1-point game. So it's the Lakers now. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. To win the cold spell. The Clippers grab the miss.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Right side Johnson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Murray. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Hero. 5 points in the game. And they pick up 2.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
Pass to Christie from deep three-point land. Reed with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Hero with the bucket.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, BA. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler. And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Whitmore. And there's the rejection. Johnson inside. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Clippers making a switch here. .43 seconds left in the third quarter. The open shot, Henderson takes a big high bounce and goes in. Henderson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Outside, Williams launches the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Henderson outside. He takes it in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on
The Clippers, 46.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's the Clippers now. Henderson outside. Pass to Shepard. Nice D from Gafford. And the Lakers with possession here. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by George.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. And no good. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gafford. Now Jerome. Outside, Green. On the wing, Risache. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by George.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Shepard. Launches it from deep. Green with the defensive effort. Back to Jerome. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
George for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Thank you for that, Allie. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to George. Jacks up with 3. Hits the trifecta.
There is no doubt in the mind there of Paul George. What an answer.
Now here's Hero. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Here's Edgecombe. George sets a screen. Reed with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. Right side Murray. Hero for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Out left to the wing. Here's Christie. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Murray with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Reed. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
George with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. 5 on the clock. Here's Shepard for 3. And Hero grabs the ball.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold. Only so much time to turn it around.
Pass to Murray. Over Edgecombe. Murray, no good.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Then we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Clippers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's Johnson. And that time also a missed shot.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
Outside Williams. Claxton with the block.
This is why he's out there. Protect the paint at all costs. Nick Claxton send it back.
Now Johnson. Here's Claxton. Banks it home. Big shot.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Hero. Johnson with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Now Christie. Now Johnson. And Hero comes to help. Here's Claxton. 4 on the clock.
Boy, you love to see that. That's where Nick Claxton carving space and drawing contact. That's big time.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. The Lakers making a switch here.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Murray! Oh, he nailed the jumper!
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role on offense. He's got so much confidence right now.
George with it. Guarded now by Williams. Can't get the 3. The Lakers lead by 8. Now Gafford. Outside Hero. Oh, it's off! On offense, here are the Clippers. George.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. So it comes up empty at the line. 1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Williams.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Johnson jams it home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Outside Reid. Shot from 12. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. 7-point differential.
Well, you see, with Claxton's leg, he can get his shot into the teeth of your coverage. That is a nice job absorbing that contact.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that trims the lead to 6. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who could hurt you in so many ways.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside George. Here's Hedgecoe. Here's Johnson. Takes a three. And so it's the Lakers with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks.
Nice.